Welcome to Pause to Progress, a circle for women who are in their pause and finding their way forward. Write to us if you want to be the part of our closed women's circle. We would love to have you. So, today's guest is Pratibha ji. She had one dream since she was 13 to be a career woman. She worked hard, she achieved it, and then one day everything broke down. What came out of that breakdown will stay with you. So, welcome Pratibha ji, and let's begin. So, Pratibha ji, what's your journey? How you started? What challenges did you face, and how did you shape your career? Hmm.
I left my job because motherhood, job, and uh, my relationship with my husband. Everything was I was not able to deal with three front at one go.
Yeah.
So one front I had to let go.
Yeah.
So I chose to quit my job.
Hmm.
But it was not a very easy decision. Earlier I was lingering, but one day I collapsed
Yeah.
mentally and emotionally, and that was the time that rang the bell. Now, either you have, because the mental and emotional problem became my physical problem also.
Hmm.
I was physically got a lot of disease, and unfortunately, allopath said they don't have any treatment for those disease.
Ah.
I was not physically fit to do the job also.
Ah. Okay. Yeah.
I was forced to sit at home.
But how yoga? Did yoga was your, like you told, you it was masters, and then you moved to yoga because of the health. But how did you choose the yoga?
When I left my job,
Hmm.
I was very heartbroken because I did not want. I think the problem was when I was 13-year-old, I had dreamt of being a career woman. I used to find that the women who are having the financial independence, so they were the very amazing women in my eyes as a 13-year-old childish child.
Yeah.
And I lived my life to fulfill that dream. And I did a lot of struggle because I come from a very, very small city of Haryana where resources were also not there.
Okay.
Yes, parent support was there. And then my willingness came into the picture and everything just happened.
Yeah.
So my problem was the image that I had created for myself, and I started attaching my self worth to that image. And another problem was attachment to that image.
Oh my God, you are saying these lines like every girl that has been right now in the pause, and believe me, I've talked to the people, and it's the same thing. And we have no idea how to remove the self-worth. We have lectures on it, we have so many studies on it. Okay, don't evaluate on yourself from this and that, but your story is just showing it up. Yes, please, please give us more motivation to do it. Yeah.
Yeah. When I left my job, I just asked two things from myself. Is it my self worth only defined when I will be working?
Mm-hmm.
I asked this question to myself, and it took a lot of time for me to figure it out. Second was, what can I do at this moment which can bring peace to me?
Yeah.
This was the second question to me. Then I realized I'm a person who likes to learn new things, to interact with the people, listen their stories, experiences. When I listen other stories and experiences, it always elevates me. And I started joining a lot of workshops, and started watching a lot of interviews, started watching a lot of documentaries. And that is how the yoga also happened to me, that I got introduced and I started learning. But there was a time when I felt that yoga is interesting. Why not I just do this teacher training program? Because I have this innate, interest to learn. So yoga did not happen for me. I did not like just to be a student.
Yeah.
But I had never thought that I will be ever a teacher.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to learn it from the teacher's perspective.
Okay.
That's it. Nothing much, nothing more. It was just purely for my own self. One more thing I tell you, Niti, when I learned it in India, yoga, that time the teacher who had taught me, now I can say it after 10 years, that he had taught me yoga only as a physical form of exercise.
Hmm.
Mm, and after that, I kept on trying different teachers to learn. But Germany happened to be the good thing for me, that I got a teacher from India,
Hmm.
very authentic traditional teacher, who taught me how yoga is a healing tool,
Hmm.
how it impacts you mentally and emotionally, how should be your practice, that it doesn't become just a physical form.
Hmm.
And that is when I felt this is what I wanted.
Hmm.
Until unless it was going as a physical form,
Yeah.
I never thought of taking it further or anything like
Right.
that because I was not feeling it
Hmm.
connected.
Hmm. Hmm.
So that happened very organically.
Practical steps you took for the yoga. Have you done any certifications?
Of course, that
Yeah.
is what the teacher training program
Okay.
means.
Yeah.
That is what the teacher training. Now things have become very easy. Now from India, there are many institutes who are ready to teach you online also to be a yoga teacher.
Mhm. Okay.
Yes, you can definitely approach. There are many. And there are many different styles of yoga also. Like, for example, Hatha Yoga, Ashtanga Yoga, BKS
Okay.
Iyengar Yoga. So, you can watch those videos and understand the difference between these three and then
Hmm.
see which one you would like to learn.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So these certifications that is from India basically. Does it work here in Germany if someone
Yes,
has to?
there is
Yeah.
a organization in America that is called the Youth Alliance.
Hmm.
Okay, so Youth Alliance give you the certificate to be an international yoga teacher.
Okay.
Okay, so there are many institutes in India which are recognized by the
You.
Youth Alliance, or I don't know if Yoga Alliance. Sorry, what am I
Okay.
talking?
Yoga Alliance.
Yoga Alliance. So
Hmm.
there are many institutes
Hmm.
in India which are recognized by Yoga Alliance.
Hmm.
So if you learn from them, then as a person, you can register yourself at Yoga Alliance.
Hmm.
You need to tell from where you have learned it,
Hmm.
and then get a certification. You need to pay some fees for that
Okay.
every year.
Okay.
Then on their website also, your name reflects there.
Okay.
Okay, I have not done it
Hmm.
here. Reason being, the studio where I work, they
Hmm.
have said that it doesn't matter to them.
Okay. So
They are
it's
concerned
optional.
only
Yeah.
about they are concerned only about my certificate, whether I have that or not.
Okay.
For them, it doesn't matter whether it is from the Yoga Alliance or not.
So the certificate that you have is from India. The teaching certificate that you did.
Yes,
Okay. That can
yes,
also work with it. Okay.
yes.
Nice.
I work here with a gym.
Hmm.
In some gym they have a course room also
Hmm.
in which the group classes happen. So
Hmm.
there are different kind of classes happen. There Pilates also happen, yoga also
Hmm.
happen, hot iron, body workout, a very different kind
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
workout happen.
Yeah.
So I had applied to such a place
Yeah.
where I get a job
Yeah.
there,
Yeah.
and now I'm teaching yoga to Germans.
Nice, super. And I know you have done you're doing the online yoga also. So how was it? How was stepping in the online yoga market? How was it difficult? Was it easy?
It is
How
very
you get the clients? How did you get the?
Uh, I just made a poster, and there are in Germany. You have lot of WhatsApp groups.
Yeah,
You become the part of
right.
different cities like that,
Hmm.
and there I started floating it.
Hmm.
The challenge was the pricing
Hmm. Hmm. Right.
because a lot of Indians think that, oh, from India also we can learn it. Okay, then you start thinking what should be your price that you
Hmm.
should be asking.
Right.
Okay, like but what I want to say you is that in India also there are people who are charging. Even I have paid,
Hmm. Yeah.
okay, 6,000 rupees for 12 classes, like 500 rupees per class.
Hmm. Yeah.
And there are people who are taking only 1,000 rupees even for 1 month
Hmm. Hmm. True.
for 22 classes.
Yeah.
Okay, so it was very difficult initially to make people understand that if I'm asking a particular money,
Hmm.
then why am I asking this much of the
Hmm.
money? So what I did was I told people, pay whatever you want to pay.
Yeah. Yeah.
And after that, I thought I will see how does it go.
Okay.
My friends had told me that keep the prices low or keep a fixed price so that you will be able to have lot of people in your
Mm-hmm.
classes that way. So it will be equal money, less people, more money, and
Yeah, yeah.
structure also. But I know the kind of experience I have
Hmm.
because I told you that once when I had learned,
Yeah.
that was only from the physical point of view.
Right.
But if
Huh.
you want to bring the change to mental and
Hmm.
emotional level, it
Hmm.
needs a lot of work. I
Yeah.
have put a lot of hard work into this, and I really want only those people to connect with me who are very serious to the classes.
Yeah. You know
It is
your
very
own
difficult.
worth. Yeah.
It is very difficult for me
Yeah.
to have those students who are not serious, who are coming once a week or twice a week.
Hmm.
Kind of, I said no.
Hmm.
I know the worth of my work.
Yeah.
So this is what the midway for me that worked for me.
Yeah.
That pay whatever you want to fish.
Yeah. So you knew
Judge me.
your worth, you knew everything, and that clarity also, I think, that came from yoga, and the universe was always on your side, right? So, just the last question here: what suggestions you want to give to the women, those who are right now in the pause phase, those who want to come out, those who have the same feeling that you had as a 13-year-old and still in the pause? What suggestion you want to give?
You know, Nikhil, last year I had organized a workshop on the Women Day for
Hmm.
women. One of my friend had organized it and she wanted me to be the speaker or to be the coordinator of the whole event.
Ah,
Okay.
okay.
I met 11 women
Hmm.
there. Nine of them were working.
Hmm.
Two of them were not working. One of them was struggling to be working again.
Hmm.
And one of them was thinking what to do. She
Hmm.
was taking her own time. Can you believe out of 11, 10 of them were not at peace, even though they were working?
Hmm.
They had a lot of dilemma within them. They had a lot of confusion within them. Should they be working? Should be they at home? They were
Yeah.
feeling
Hmm.
going through lots guilt
Guilt.
somewhere down the line.
Yeah.
The one suggestion is that first of all be at peace wherever you are.
Hmm.
Even
Right.
if you are in pause state,
Hmm.
accept this. I'm not saying that it might not be hurtful for you, but
Hmm.
accept right now this is the situation.
Hmm.
Right now, this is what it is.
Yeah.
First of all, be at peace. This is what my funda or the logic in life.
Hmm.
After that, only things will start falling. This is my journey. You may hear the journey of the people who took the pause and again came back to the progress. But at the same time, I know a lot of women
Yeah.
who are in pause and who chose to be on pause all the time.
Yeah. And
Okay?
gracefully accepted this thing,
Gracefully,
actually.
yeah, they're loving
They're
to be,
loving it. Yes.
they're
Yeah,
loving it.
loving it.
It's not that they're not
Yes.
loving it.
Right.
So I want to say that please don't be a career woman and then sulking from inside.
Hmm.
Don't be a pause woman and sulking from inside.
Right. Hmm. Whichever phase you are, whatever you are doing, just enjoy it. Thank you so much, Pratibha ji. I think we all needed to hear this today. Be at peace first, and everything will follow. Let us know if this touched you. And always remember your pause is not your end, it is just the beginning.